Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back. So today's video is being brought to you by myself. Ha ha ha. Anyway, so this microphone is the Irig mic, and it has three different sound pressure levels. They got high, medium, and low. So it can withstand a minimum, they say, of 75 decibels is set for low pressure. So you can talk really low if you want to. They also have 90 dB range and a maximum of 120 decibels of massive noise that you can project at this microphone element before it's going to sound like garbage. So, not too shabby. The distortion level, they say, is 3% total harmonic distortion at 120 decibels at 1 kilohertz. So, not bad. Built in windscreen. Power and connection. Here's how things roll. Works with iOS, most Android devices, CTIA/AHJ compatible, and most Mac computers. And right now, I am actually plugged into my Macintosh computer, which is a late 2013 Imac. And it's working really well. Sound reproduction on this thing is actually quite good. I have this set at the medium level. If I move the switch to the downward position, so on the downward position, you can probably not really hear me very well, of course. And even I'm watching my meters on my QuickTime program I'm using to record the video with. And yeah, so this is where you can really put a lot at it. So if I get to raise my voice more, I can move the meters more. So let's go to the topmost position. If I talk like a mouse, you can really hear me, and I'm sure it's loud. So if I go to my regular voice level, I am definitely pinning the daylights out of the meters, and I'm sure probably just blew your eardrums out. So sorry about that part. But anyways, hey, that's how it goes. Let's go back to medium. So the medium level is your 90 dB level, so it can go to a maximum pressure of 90 dB. So that's where we're at. We've got maximum 75 on the one level, and then of course 90, and then 120 dB. Now this microphone definitely is workable with your iOS, and they say most Android devices. So whether or not yours is supported, you're going to have to buy it and find out. But definitely with any of the iOS devices like your iPads and your iPhones, should not have any difficulty whatsoever. If you want to find out the review with the software, though, check out my wife's channel, Susan Millard. And she actually did her testing and everything with my iPad 6th Gen, and we installed the software. You get free programs that you can download, and the rest of it I'll let her tell you, so you can go from there. I wanted to test this thing on a Mac because in the general instructions, I don't see anywhere here where they mention anything else other than they say handheld microphone for iPhone, iPod, Touch, iPad, and Android devices. Of course, on their website, they say most Android devices. So there's a little bit of, they need to work on their manual thing. Anyways, so this is our manual, which you'll see on her video as well if she showed it to you. I'm pretty sure she would have. Now, this thing has like a pass-through connector on it as well. For playback, I play back everything through my Focusrite box, which is not a big deal. So I don't have to, unplug this and get my speakers back online because I can switch things on my Mac. Now, here's the other thing. I also tested this microphone and set it up as a desktop microphone on my Windows 10 laptop, which is a Lenovo 300 series laptop, and it actually worked. I was like, okay, because as far as we understood and knew about, it doesn't say anything about Mac computers or Windows computers. It just says handheld microphone for iPhone, iPod Touch, iPad, and Android devices. But on their website, it does actually mention most Mac computers that it'll be compatible with. Okay, does not mention PC Windows computers whatsoever. Now, as far as software goes, that is likely going to be a limitation only to your iOS and Android devices. They wouldn't have actual Mac specific software for the mic, and that's not really a big deal. Unless you want those features, then you're going to have to go with the recommended devices to get the software packages. Because you get different effects like reverb and all that other jazz, type of thing. Um, Now, if I wanted to, I could actually just set this mic up on a stand, do some recording with it, cut a track into GarageBand, add my reverb to my vocals later, or whatever I wanted to do to my vocals later, I could do. Because really, what it becomes is a glorified microphone on your Mac or PC computer that you can get it to work on. So even I will not say that it'll work on all Macs. It will work on most, they say. And I've told you what I have for a Mac. And of course, my laptop, like I said, now my laptop has a dual in-out connection like my iMac does, so I can use it for a microphone or headphone jack. It's a combo thing. I just got to switch the busing to whatever I'm using, headphones or a microphone. And of course, I can use my built-in mic on my laptop and then, put speakers on the outside, or I can use this as my mic and whatever. Okay, so my Mac can be set up the same way. But I wanted to give this thing a try for you guys because I'm the curious kind of guy where I have to know things. And so I just plugged it in. And then I told my wife, I said, hey, check this out. It actually works on my Mac. Let's try the PC. And then I set it up on that. And it's like it went through and it didn't bark. And I tried a little recording, and all the levels obviously work as we've tested already. So the levels will also work on the PC. But it would definitely make a really good mic for podcasting with, even without even using their software. So if you want to get one of these things to use specifically on your Mac computer or your PC, then you could do that, and you can use it as a podcasting type of mic system. And if you do have an iOS device, now you got more bonuses, right? So plug it into your iPad and fire up your camera program and have a much better microphone than what's even built into the iPad or your Android device. Even the microphone that's built into my iMac really sucks. I mean, that's one thing that Apple really lacks on, is putting good quality microphones into their computers like their laptops and their iMac systems. The microphones have always been really sucky. But that's usually why I run external high-end equipment anyways, because I'm not going to record a music video with a built-in mic on a computer. But using something like this would be quite nice to do all kinds of different things with, right? Because I can play the guitar and sing at the same time, and capture a lot of that guitar depending on the setting and my voice. And yeah, I could do like a whole one microphone thing, or I could just sit here and have this on a stand and just yak with you guys. But anyways, now I've also heard back the playback and whatnot of what she's done with this thing. And I don't know what kind of rating she gave the mic, and because we're both different on what we think about things. Um, but I would say, as far as the usage, from what I heard on playback on her device, with using the effects that you can use, because the programs are free, but they're not completely unlocked. You got to pay extra for the extra toys. But that's normal with this company anyways. I had an Irig HD device and it was no different. Download all these free amps and racks and stuff, but then if you want certain features, now you got to start emptying your wallet and mortgaging your house. It's like, why would I want to do that? I mean, this is just ridiculous. But anyways, between what I've heard and what I've also experimented with on this device so far on my Mac and listening to it, it's a really awesome sounding microphone. It's really great. Now, as far as the price of these things go, they're like $80 Canadian at Long and McQuaid. Now, they do come with a mic clamp as well as a carry pouch bag for it. And it would have a thread adapter from 5/8 to 3/8 with it, apparently, according to the package inclusions here on their website. And of course, you do get the microphone, and it is wired, and it does have the funky multi-band plug on it, because it has to go into an iOS device, right, or iPhone or whatever. And then it has that pass-through system as well. So I guess you can have an external speaker going on and listen to your playback and not unplug the mic. Anyways, I think that in all, I would probably put this microphone at a good 4 out of 5 solid. Now, I'm not too appreciative of the fact that Irig is still not giving you any fully unlocked software. At least 1 or 2 programs would be nice fully unlocked, right? I mean, granted, then give us other programs that we might have to pay extra for extra features would be nice. You know, I think the fact that we can actually use this on most Mac computers as just a regular mic without their software is outstanding. And I'm going to say most PCs, I would add into there, most PCs, you should have no problem with this thing. Certainly the laptop is an easy peasy thing. I will get her to try it out on her tower and see if she can get it running under regular everyday software on her tower. And then at that point, she can do an update review of what she's discovered, whether or not it can work with the tower. And that would actually give us a confirmation of, is it going to be regulated to just laptops or how about desktops as well? So there you go. So that's where I'm at with this thing. Do I think it's actually worth $80? Well, I'm pretty solid. I think I'm pretty sure it's worth the $80. They do sell right off Irig's website for about $60 US. So by the time you get it across the border and the conversion, yeah, you're looking at $80 Canadian. So not too shabby. Sure, there's lots of places on the internet you can buy these things from, but if you are in Canada, do check out your local Long and McQuaid store, either online or go into your local store. I recommend that business fully and support them and back them because I deal with them all the time. I've been dealing with them the last several years, and I just love their company to bits. It's awesome, and I get 99% of my stuff from them. So that's also great. But anyways, there we go. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Perhaps I will do a music video at some time with this mic to give you a little bit of music as a sample. Thought about maybe you should do that today in this video, but I thought, you know what? Nah, we'll leave that for a later date. It'll keep you in suspense for a bit. Besides, I want her to spend some time on this thing, see if she can get it to work on her Windows computer, and then she can do her update video. And then once that's done, then maybe we'll do a music video for you guys as well. So that'll be kind of fun, eh? All right, guys, so take care. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed, and smash that bell for, notifications for when I upload new videos. And yeah, catch you later. See ya.